What's going on, everybody? It is Wednesday, so it's time for my midweek pickup. Today, I wanted to talk about support and where we look for it at, what we expect to get, and what we don't get when we expect to get it. First off, let me say I have not forgotten about interviewing my people for the midweek pickups and going through a little issue with my health, so I have not been able to really get out there and interview like I want to, but I'm still gonna do it. I'm still going to showcase everybody that I plan on showcasing. So don't give up on me. I'm still gonna do it. Anyway, support. Support is something that we look for and something that we all tend to need at some certain point in time. I want to talk about support as far as supporting somebody in a endeavor that they're trying to do, especially financially. If you're trying to start a business and you think you have certain people that's going to support you, and then you get somewhat disappointed when they don't support you. I'm here to tell you this now. Most of the time, when you are looking for the support from the ones that you think are supposed to support you, you're probably not going to get it. What I've seen is a lot of people who are not your everyday people, even strangers, would support you before everyday people would support you. Now, this isn't taking a shot at anybody or anything like that. This is just real facts, reality of the fact. Um, and it might be because they may be looking at you through the eyes of what you used to be. They may not have um, any well, how can I say this? They might not have any faith in your dream. But one thing that we also have to understand is we are the ones who are going to have the ultimate faith in our own dreams. For instance, if I'm dreaming something, if I'm wanting my business to do something, I'm going to be the biggest supporter, period. You can't look for somebody else to be the biggest supporter because that's not their dream. So they're not going to support you because it's not theirs. It's just like when you have a baby. Yes, everybody loves to come visit your baby. Everybody wants to see the baby. Everybody wants to like pictures and be like, oh, your child is so cute, blah, blah, blah. But who's really supporting that baby? What's going to happen when everything, or if everything hits the fan? Who's going to be the person that's going, or the people who's going to really be there for that baby? It's going to be the parents. It's not going to be the friends that come over every day and, not praise the baby, but, just, oh, the baby's so cute, this is wonderful. It's not going to be them. They may be there for a while to try and give you some encouraging words, but they're not the ones that's going to be there day and night. They're not the ones that's going to pay that hospital bill or what have you. They're not the ones that's going to put their full support into you because they have other things going on in their lives too. Just like with a business. I remember when I first started my GoFundMe page, and I was like, man, I'm gonna have so much support. So many people, so many friends are going to come on my page and donate, donate, donate. But what I started to see is, yes, some of them did. Some of the ones that I expected to, some of them did. It's a very small percentage, probably 10 or 15% of the people who I really, really thought was gonna supported. All the other ones that I thought was going to support did not support at all. Yes, it did frustrate me at first, but I had to realize, hey, this is not everybody else's dream. This is my dream. So, with the people who did support me, of course, I was very grateful. But at one point in time, I was like, well, why isn't this person supporting when I supported this person while they were going through their thing? Or why hasn't this person supported me when I put the same type of support out there? What you always have to know is, again, this is your baby. Your business, your brand, it's basically your baby. So you have to nourish your baby. You have to support your baby yourself. You can't look for somebody else to come and support your baby, because then when that happens, if somebody really, really supports your baby, they're going to want a piece of your baby. And I'm not talking about a real baby. I'm talking about your business or your brand. And that's what you have to always know. People may say, let me invest in you, or let me um, be a silent partner or something. That's not the support that you may be looking for, because you don't want investors. You want something that's going to catapult you in the way that you want to be catapulted in, without everybody having their hands into the cookie jar. Um, and I've had a lot of people who wanted to invest in me or invest with me or whatever, and I've always said, no, not because um, I didn't want them to invest or anything, but because it's my dream, it's my baby. So I don't want people to think that they are part owners or have any type of say in what I'm going to do with my baby. It's just like, you hear people trying to tell you how to raise your kids, but you were the only one who's going to raise your kids. So you're not going to really want to listen to somebody be like, you need to do this, you need to do that, because hey, for one, it's not your child. For two, let me do my thing. Now, it can hinder you, and I'm not saying, oh, just because they didn't support me, let's cut them off and let's stop supporting them. No, that's not the way things go. Continue to be supportive, no matter what. Do what you have to do. If you have it and they're your people and you can afford to help support them, help support them. Because in the long run, it's going to come back full circle. And everything that you put in, you're going to end up getting back. It's never good to be spiteful. It's never good to think, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get something in return. It's not how life is supposed to go, and it's not how you're supposed to think when you're doing something like that. When you're supporting people, you're supporting them because you know they have a goal to reach, and you want to help them reach that goal. Doesn't mean that once they reach that goal, you're going to be there with your hand out being like, since you reached the goal, I put in $25, how much you going to give me? That's not how it goes, and that's not how you should look at support. Support is supposed to be genuine, um, not even love, but really genuine love that somebody has for your dream, and they want to see you succeed. That's the type of support that you want. That's the type of support that you need to look for. Don't look for the support to where, oh, he just gave me, $5,000 or whatever. That's my biggest fan. No, that's not your biggest fan. That's the person who, once you start doing good, I'll go be looking, hey, since you did good this month, what's the percentage that I'm going to get? To me, nothing, because you knew what you were supporting. We didn't say that we were partners, you were supporting me. So, with that being said, never be spiteful in the way that you support. If you can, support your people and keep doing it, because when it's your turn, even if they don't support you, always know that you did what was right. You did what you had to do to help them get to where they needed to get to, and in the long run, it's going to come back to you. When you're trying to get to a certain point in your business or trying to get to a certain point in your brand, trust and believe God's not going to overlook how you supported everybody else when it was time for you to support them. So, with that being said, I'm going to leave it at that. Remember, support is good only if you're supporting in the right way, with the right mind state. That being said, I'm going to holler at y'all next week. Put God first, family second, everything else will follow. Peace out. Interviews are coming soon. Don't think that I'm not playing. Don't think that I'm playing. They are coming. So I'll see y'all next week.